Question number 22. How many non-negative integral solutions exist for the equation a plus b plus c is equal to 30 such that a is greater than b greater than c? Now, when we are talking about non-negative integral solutions, we are talking about 0 and positive integral solutions. So means 0 is allowed. Now, a cannot be 0, right? So the only possible value where something can be 0 is c. Even b cannot be 0. Because if b is 0, then c has to be less than b, which will make c negative. So that will not work out. Now, we use the distribution formula in such kind of questions. So if I ignore the conditions, the number of solutions overall is going to be 30 plus the number of variables minus 1, c number of variables minus 1. This will result in 32c2, which will become 32 into 31 divided by 2, which will result in 16 into 31, which is going to be 496. So we are going to have 496 solutions if we ignore the condition overall. Now, if we want such cases where a is greater than b is greater than c, we will have to find out those cases where a is equal to b. Let's not say a is equal to b. So we have to ignore those scenarios. The first scenario where any two of a, b, c are same, because if they are same, then of course they are not in greater than scenario. And the second scenario will be when all three are same. Now, when all three are going to be same, there is going to be only one case when a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 10. So we will have only one such scenario. But when any two of them are same, so we will have a scenario where two of them is going to be 0, 0, and the third one is going to be 30. And the other case is going to be if two of them are 15, 15, and the next one is 0. Right? All these cases. Okay, we are not only counting these two cases, we are counting all such cases from here to here. So we can again have 0, 0, 30. So we will have 1, 1 and 28. We will have 2 and 2 of 4. So we will have 26 left over. So this is going, I'm not saying that these are in the same sequence as ABC, but this will continue. This will continue until both A and both the first numbers are 15 and there is nothing left for the third one. So if we pay attention over here, what we will realize is in this scenario, one case 10, 10, 10 is already included. So from 0 to 15, it looks like there are going to be 16 cases. But if I don't take this into account, I will have 15 cases here, 15 scenarios. Right? Look at the first number 0, 1, 2, 3 and up to 15. 10 nahi le sakte. We can't take that 10. So 0 to 15 is 16 minus this scenario. So 15 cases here and then we will have one case here. Now, we need to get rid of all these cases. Now 0, 0, 30 is going to be how many of them, right? So since this solution that we take is 32c to 496, it includes when a is 0, b is 30, c is 0. Or if a is 30, b is 0, c is 0. So it considers all those cases, right? So we will have to find out how many such scenarios we will have for each one of them. If we talk about 0, 0, 30, so we can have 0, 0, 30, we can have 0, 30, 0, or we can have 30, 0, 0. 3 cases honge. Similarly, for the next one, we'll have 3 cases. Next one, we'll have 3 cases. Next one, we'll have 3 cases. So overall, if I include the combinations, we will have a total of 45 cases. But in the case of ABC, each being equal to 10, shifting 10 from one side to the other, from one variable to the other will not make any sense. So either ko to ek hi case hone wala hai. So there are going to be a total of 46 cases that we need to get rid of, which will not fall under the condition that A, B, C, they are different. So if we remove those 46 cases, we will be left with 450 combinations. Now out of these 450 combinations, A, B and C, they are going to be different. But even if they are different, do they follow this pattern? So out of A, B, C, there are going to be 6 cases, and out of those 6 cases, so total 6 cases will be there, as in A is greater than B is greater than C, A is greater than B, and A is greater than C, and B is less than C, and such, so on and so forth, right? In other words, there are going to be 3 factorial ways of arranging ABC. Out of those 3 factorial ways of arranging ABC, which is 6 cases, we need to only consider 1 case. So what we can do is we simply do 1/6 of 450. If we do 1/6 of 450, it's going to be 150 ka half, 75. So there are going to be 75 cases overall. So the answer is going to be 75. So this question has 3 parts. The first part is finding out, irrespective of any condition, the total number of whole number solutions. From there, finding out all those cases where A, B, C are not different, because when one is greater than the other, which is greater than the third, they are supposed to be different. So when they are not different, so when 2 are same or when all 3 are same, remove all those cases, and from leftover, find out what is the fraction or what is the share in which A is greater than, B is greater than C. So from out of total 450 cases, the same share will be applicable. So 75 cases will happen. 75.